Morning, everybody. Mama. For some reason, I am not feeling well today. Uh, One theory behind that is that every time I have experienced levels of high stress, the moment that stress is gone, my body crashes, and I basically get like a cold or a sinus infection or something like that. It happened all throughout college. Uh, as soon as like finals were over after my last test, body crashed for 3 days. I think this time it's everything going on with my mom. And now she's finally had her surgery. Surgery actually went really, really well. She came out of it fairly quickly. Um, like we thought it was going to take way longer than it did. Like she was out a whole extra hour earlier than we thought. And they were already starting to wake her up. So outside of not being able to talk because of the intubation and everything, uh, she did really well and she's doing really well. So, anywho, my sister and my dad got to go visit her last night. I made spaghetti and meatballs for the first time by hand, and the kids ate it. To me, that is a victory. At that point, I don't care if my husband likes it, I don't care if my dad likes it. The kids ate it, I'm happy. It was a little bland. I needed some onion powder, but outside of that, it was good. Um, but anywho's, so this is my mommy vlog. I don't remember what week we're on. Whatever the next number is, I'll write it in the title. I don't even know how many people are actually watching the vlog bits. I've noticed, however, that you guys are watching the shorts and you guys like them. The ones that you like the most are the time-lapse videos of me tidying or just showing what I've tidied. So I guess today when I do my rounds in the morning, I'll just time-lapse video that. That's fine. But anyways, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I did not sleep well. And I hurt. And part of the reasons the rain doesn't help, but I think the other reason is I'm finally done stressing about my mom, knowing that she's okay. The tumor and everything has been removed. They were able to reassemble her very well. So, like, all that stress is kind of like gone for now. And when the stress is gone, my body crashes. So that's where I am right now. I'm trying to have my coffee. I put up a little short about the two little pigeons that are in our window right now. I can't get a better video because the bug screen's in the way of the getting it from this side, which would be the best way of videoing them. So in order for me to video them, I have to go out on the porch, but then I'm like 6 feet away and I can't see them very well. My camera's not that good on my phone. And I've been doing all these videos on my phone. And the whole purpose of my channel is to do this unedited, basically unplanned, just hot mess mama life. And that's the goal, is to show real mommy life. Because even with some of these YouTubers, like, some of it does have to be staged to a certain extent. Like, they do tidy up at least one section of the room for a background, and if you turn the camera around, the whole rest of the house is a hot mess. I just want to do it in real time, show you what it's really like. And in addition to that, also being very real with my autoimmune disease and everything like that. Like right now, I'm in so much pain. I just hurt. I'm waiting for the acetaminophen to kick in. So every morning I wake up, I have to get my son ready for school. That's priority. He goes to the bus stop. Me and his daddy take turns on who takes him. The days Seamus needs a lunchbox, I do it. And the days he doesn't, Daddy does it. Because it's one less thing for Daddy to focus on. So from there, while I'm waiting for Seamus to get all his stuff together, I make the coffee and I kind of just look around to see what quick chores I have to get done in the morning first thing. And it's usually when the medicine usually kicks in. I'm on prednisone, gabapentin, which is for the inflammation, the autoimmune, the fibromyalgia, azathioprine, which is to keep my immune system suppressed. And lately I've been taking an acetaminophen every day, but it's like a long extended release acetaminophen, which has been helping. I also teach dance classes. So with the fibromyalgia, it's the next morning I feel it really bad. Like I got hit by a truck. I don't know if anybody's been in a car accident, but when you're in the car accident and in the moment, you don't feel it. The adrenaline's pumping. It's the next morning. You better have your painkillers ready because that's when you feel it. So anyway, so I do a quick scope around the house of like what chores should I get done? What order am I going to start them in? So I do that thing where if I'm cleaning one thing and I see something out of place and I go fix that and I go fix that, I'm really starting to think my entire family has a certain level of ADHD because we're all either like, ooh, this, ooh, this, ooh, this, ooh, this, before we finish the first project, or we hyper focus on one project and then nothing else gets done. I try to hack my brain and use this to my advantage, where I look around and I see all the things that need to get done, and then I like layer them in my brain. Okay, if I switch over the laundry, and then I empty the dishwasher, and then I empty the sink into the dishwasher, and then while that's running, I could go clear off the dining room table, and then once that's done, because that's smaller than doing the living room, then I could come in the living room and start determining what stays, what goes, and then by that time, the laundry should have been done, and it'll be time to switch it over. Like I'm timing everything out in my brain. The only difficulty is, when there is something planned for during the day that is not house related. So today I have to meet with my boss to do choreography for one of our classes, which we're both teaching. She teaches one day, I teach the other day. So I need to know all the choreography so I could teach it on the day that she doesn't have them. And so we got to meet today for that. I don't know how long that's going to take. And then I do have some reprieve time after that before I have to start teaching. But in that time period, I want it to be prep work for when I have to keep teaching my littles their dances and everything. So I want that to be all about teaching them. So my son usually gets on the bus about 9 o'clock. When I get back in, the coffee is usually done by that point. Oh yeah, I do coffee all that time. And I take my medications and I sit down, I scroll on YouTube for probably about a half hour, or Facebook or Instagram, whoever I'm talking to at the time. So right now I'm recording this while I have my coffee and just kind of wait for everything to start flowing. Usually get a good potty break out of it too. And then from there, I try to get moving and start getting everything done. The goal is to start cutting that whole moping around time down. Right now I'm at about a half hour. I've been sitting here trying to relax, and it really depends on how my body feels. If my body's feeling okay, I can fight the urge to not scroll so bad. However, if my body feels like crap like it does right now, I end up sitting here scrolling for a while. My goal, however, is to not let that ever go past 10 a.m. Between 9 and 10, that's me relaxing time. But when my sister walks through that door to get her coffee, I have to be up and moving. So today I'm hoping to be up and moving within the next 5 minutes or so, because I need to get stuff done sooner because I have to meet my boss at 10:45. So that doesn't give me a lot of time. However, by the time I'm done with my boss, my laundry should be done to flip over. See, like I'm calculating when I should do each thing. So in comparison, my hubby has no idea how long each task actually takes. So him calculating how much time it takes him to do something is non-existent. So if he has to run to the auto parts store, get a car part, then come back to fix the car, I'm like, honey, you have 1 hour. You're not going to make it in time. He's like, yeah, I am. I'm like, honey, 15 minutes out, 15 minutes back. That's just travel time. Right there's a half hour. Okay? In my town, it takes at least 15 minutes to get anywhere. It's not that everything's far apart. It's just the traffic is god-awful. It used to take only 5 to 10 minutes. So 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back, 15 minutes for you to go in there. And then if the guy you like is, working today, that's going to be 20 minutes. So right now you're already looking at 50 minutes. You have 1 hour to get it done. And now you need to leave time for traffic or whatever mishap that might happen. So, no, it's not getting done. And I have to sit him down and do that with him like all the time. He's like, damn it, you're right. That's not going to work. I was like, wait till this time, then you'll be able to get all that done. So, yeah, I hurt. Anyways, that's Mama Vlog for today. But yeah, so just so you know, my mother is actually doing really, really well. I'm very happy, which is why my body's crashing. Bye, guys.